Hello everyone, Jeff here. We're back with some more Godslayer Arena, going into Gate 6 with the Raging Bloodlord. See how this goes. We got one more set of unlocks for him, it looks like. Extra gems, which should be cool. Let's just get into it. I want to try some new stuff today. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to figure it out as we go. So we could try like an Infernum build. I think that would be interesting. We could also try and go heavy Deathblade with like Nocturne and Shadowborn. Let's do that. Let's do that. Spell seems strong. It seems really strong, actually. For floor 1, it's already like comparable to basic attacks until we went to rage mode. It also gives you evasion score when it triggers, which is not nothing. All right, so what do we want to combine Shadowborn and Deathblade with is the question. I guess obviously Shadowborn is a minion, so he has some like natural synergies there. Just like looking at the Shadowborn stuff. Deathblade, I don't think really fits. Could Necroweave. What about a breaker spell? Unknown breaker injure. I mean, I guess I'll take Lightning Blast here. Let's take Nocturne and we'll figure it out as we go. I mean, like, Lightning Blast, it's fine, right? It's really about it being a breaker spell and generating blitz charges. It still does decent damage though too, so like it's serving multiple purposes here. We could take Ignition Axe if we want to go with the whole Deathblade route. That is one of the other pieces for Deathblade. I mean, Deathblade does have like a cool setup here. If you look at all the Deathblade spells, actually, I kind of like that. All right, kind of in for Deathblade. If we are Deathblading, are we also battle crying? Most likely. Like, if I'm looking at all of these, they're all very, very strong synergy-wise. Like Bone Storm, Eye of Frost, Ignition Axe, and Nocturne, Lightning Pylon. I don't know about the Summon Greatsword. That one seems a little loose to me, but outside of that, they're kind of like just good spells. And having Dark Ritual at the end of that, or not Dark Ritual, having Bone Storm at the end of that's kind of sick. Start of each planning phase, permanently gain 5 health for each tier 1 spell you have equipped. At the start of each planning phase, permanently grant all equipped attack spells or spell power. That's pretty good. Let's take Chains of Ascension, huh? And now we are pretty much exclusively looking for Deathblade abilities. I guess Battle Cry fits into that. Ice Shock Nova's fine, but I don't care. I don't think. Here. Discharge, not it. Shadowborn, Umbral Advance. Umbral Advance is a spell. It would let us trigger Shadowborn now, so we could start leveling up. Okay, I think that's fine. I think it's early enough that we could do it. I have been reading your comments on the YouTube page, the YouTube in the comment section where people type. So I'm aware that apparently the game gets quite difficult at the top couple gates, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. So Necrobite, we're taking literally everything with Deathblade symbol taking. And Fortunately, these are all misses. We have any sort of other synergy. Okay, so like if we're going to be doing this, right? What are our subclasses? Necroweave looks like the next best thing here. If that's the case, I don't think we have any of these are Necroweave. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Maybe take Eye of Spring and we're just like, okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. All right. Wave 5. There are more enemies. Probably gonna lose a life here. Feels like we're gonna lose a life here. Definitely lost a life. But now we get to, you know, get a gem plus we get a bunch of rerolls. Haste is quite good. Haste is quite good. Don't think we care about scatter. Yeah, we'll just take haste. I think that's fine. Okay, hex. Okay, we might die here. I'm gonna go for this one, but we might just die. That's a lot of incoming hex damage. All right, Nocturne levels up. Sick. Been sacrifice. Interesting. This is a Necroweave spell. We don't care about it, realistically. Wrath. Whenever you cast any... I mean... Wrath seems like it would be okay. Take Necrobite, or do we take an axe? Take Necrobite. Probably rarer, I would guess. Take Battlecry 2 and take another Necrobite. Okay, so we have Necrobite here. I'm gonna take this off. We have Battlecry. We have haste on Battlecry. So this should probably go here. Actually, just take Lightning Blast off, put Wrath here, because this is going to generate our breaker charges. We have Soulwalker now too, gets more rage. Plus Deathblade is active. What's the nearest buff spell? It's Ignition Axe, right? Okay, this looks pretty good, I think. I think DPS wise we're gonna be fine. I'm more worried about our I'm more worried about the fact that we're probably going to be taking a lot of damage here. It's a stats on Necrobite. Consumes... Corpses bitten by this spell are consumed. It does grant shield. Alright, so now we have to reroll. Because we're after Deathblade. Unless we want to try and, like... Infernum. Our Dragon's Breath. Acid base attacks have a 7% chance of autocasting the spell. Adjacent silver spells increases by 4 and gold by 10. Deals 30 damage towards your current target. Blood Rush, we did that last time. How do I look at mastery spells? They're probably at the bottom, huh? Problem is we can't reroll everything, right? I just want to see what the death one is. If I can find it. Does it exist? Game? Mega Bolt. Nope. One day. Earth Shatter? Nope. Earth Shatter wouldn't be the worst. Enigma, Shadowborn, Eclipse. Electros, Axe, Doom Quiver. Is there one for it? Does it not have one? Have I overlooked it? Ain't no way this guy does not have a Deathblade Mastery spell. I guess not. I guess there's no Deathblade Mastery. Okay. Well, if that's the case, Infernum, non-Infernum spells adjacent to your Mastery spell can be ignited. Your leftmost ignited spell deals more damage, and your rightmost heals for 60 on cast. So that's some healing. I guess we could take Dragon Breath, though. Take Dragon Breath. All right, skip. That's crazy. I had no idea. So this wants to be like right here. It wants to be next to silver and gold spells, which is thematic, I guess. On that. And I guess we'll grab this. Let's see what happens. So our basic attacks have a 7% chance of auto casting it. I mean, that is kind of what we're doing though, right? Like auto casting. It's also doing a significant amount of damage already, so good. What's Wrath doing? Not a lot. Just kind of sitting over here existing. And Arcana, the buff is extra spell power. It's kind of whatever. Okay, so we could do without Arcana if we so chose to. I guess I'll grab Glacial Step, but I'm not excited about it. Oh, there's Shockstone. Okay, so I'm gonna take Shockstone. I'm gonna put that here. And yeah. Yeah, pretty happy about that one. Deathblade 4. Deathblade spells gain martial bonus. Deathblade spells gain martial bonus. So we need to remember, like, increasing our attack damage is kind of important too. Also gonna need some way to heal. Like, this gives us a little bit of shield, but not a lot. Hopefully we can get through this without dying. It would be bad to lose a life in a in-between wave. All right. Martial spells have a 33% chance to generate breaker on cast. So that would be all of them, right? I mean, they're not showing it right now, but they should all be martial. And then non-martial spells give us damage, and then 12 more martial. Tempest Dagger seems crazy. What's the alternative here? Get Null Blade. I don't love that. Yeah, Tempest Dagger seems fine. Level up. Shockstone. This is Martial 12. I think that's going to go in our masteries. And here we have Dark Gambit. Dark Gambit seems kind of good. Could also take Eye of Spring. This gives us Eclipse 2, which that activates it. Okay, sure. So your 3 rightmost spells generate 30% more mana. Sure. All right. So, well, these aren't martial spells. I'm confused. Martial spells have a 33% chance of generating a blitz charge on cast. Non-martial spells increase your attack damage. I mean, I guess either way it's good for us, but it's still like, are none of these martial spells? They just gain a martial bonus. They're not martial spells. Okay. Maybe that's what's happening. Opulent Sun is pretty strong. Also Eclipse and Phantom. Probably better doing. All right. Boss stage. Will we... I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to get out of this, but how much are we going to lose on the way? I feel like stage 10 is where you're most likely to lose a bunch of lives. Free attack damage for 7 seconds on cast. This is going crazy, but actually Nocturne is doing the most right now. Your attack spells gain 30 spell power. After casting or autocast 12 times, mana block the spell and gain 300 reach. Okay, sure. Warlord, gain 5 attack damage for 6 seconds whenever you cast or autocast the closest spell to the left. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take that one. Ew, no. Absolutely not. Projectiles fire less, that's fine. It's not my favorite, but it's doable. Hexes deal more damage. We're gonna have to deal with that, I think. But we took more from physical anyway. We only lost 1 life, which is mostly acceptable. It easily goes right here to trigger off of Dragon's Breath. It would be cool if it showed how many times it triggered last time. You know, if it kept a count. I think that'd be a neat feature. Take up Sun here. Eye of Winter has arrived. Facial Stomp can go. Shockstone up. Love to see that. Gambit and Opulent Sun up again. Okay, so kind of need to figure out what we're doing here, because we could Opulent Sun. It's okay. Could Eye of Winter. I don't know if that's better than having a Shockstone up, though. I'd say Necrobite's been bad, but it's also, like, been healing. So, at the same time, it's hard to say. Basic attacks generate 12 health after 5 times transforms. Also, projectiles are nerfed right now, so that might just be worse. Do less projectiles. I mean, Dark Gambit's also worse by that logic. Summon a floating eyeball and basic attack. You know what? Maybe this just goes here for now. Let's see what happens. The big floating eyeball. It deals 20 damage in an area. Oh, we're getting booked. Okay, so defensive gems appear to be in order. Defensive gems, you know, some type of regen armor. Oh, uh-oh. We lived. Huh. This spell's passive effect now grants 1 energy charge instead of auto-casting. The active effect grants 50 shield. That's an entirely different spell. It's just an entirely different spell. I don't even understand. Oh, basic attacks have a chance of activating. Oh. But it wouldn't trigger on that. I don't think that's triggering anyway, actually. Oh no, it does say autocast. But it would no longer be autocasting. Okay, so that's kind of whack. Alternatively, we get Soul Walker and Eclipse, which are fine, not exciting. Also, get Martial 8. Pretty good. It's already at the top of our Martial 8. Some more mana. Cards. Cards. Yeah. I don't think this matters here. I don't think this does anything, no matter what we take. I guess we could grab Earth, maybe. Eye of Winter did some damage, for sure. Dark Gambit might be safer though. If you're low on life, you generate 20 health. I'm gonna put that in. Gives us more max HP too. If we get low, it should really pop off as far as healing. I think low life is like 30%. I guess I could check, but we're in trouble. That's a lot of elites. Oh no. We're so close. Oh no, we lost life. That's bad. I don't know if... I don't know. I think what we're doing is fine. Need defensive spells here. Low life. Below 50% health. Okay, so it's actually even better than I thought. I'll take another Dark Gambit then. I'll get rid of Wrath. Guess we'll take Battle Cry. Another Necrobite. Battle Cry. Another Necrobite. Stone. Maybe we get through this one without losing a life. I forget, we get something in the next wave before the boss fight. I think it's a weapon. No, not a weapon. I think it's body armor. Like, our DPS isn't atrocious. But I'm certainly feeling like we're underpowered at the moment. Is this the AoE thing? This is. Dragon Breath is literally like, it's Dragon Breath. It's kind of exactly what it sounds like. Boots. No. No, those are not gonna help me. Mana block all your tier 1 spells. Oh no. Every 3 charges you generate, autocast your highest attack spell, which is Nocturne. Every 3 charges you generate. We generate a lot of charges. Are there boots that we can like hit to give us some good defense here though? I mean, Cruel Fate would be so good. You know, I just speak it into existence. It actually might actually have to be Immortal Thirst though. Like, real talk. I think it does. Oh boy. Taking additional life here doesn't do anything. That's crazy talk. Gain 40 armor score is probably the choice. No, we took a lot of hex damage. Take the regen. We're too far behind to not do that. Oh, bugger. Space. No space. Still no space. All right, let's see how it goes. So we're gonna attack pretty fast, and we're gonna generate a lot of charges. Our sustain is still not really keeping up though, which is like super worrisome going into the boss fight. These summon Greatsword. It is a Deathblade, but it's also like, oh, we get 10 attack damage with it. I see. Okay, so it is actually pretty good. Finding a spot to hit it in is gonna be hard. Pyrosphere. Gain 6 mana whenever you autocast a projectile spell. Generate vitality charge every 5 times it triggers. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Let me autocast a projectile spell. That's not a projectile spell. This is a projectile spell. Oh no, that's the only one. Okay. Pyrosphere seems like it has some applications for sure. Eye of Winter did an insane amount of damage there. I'm kind of impressed. Nocturnes feels like it's fallen off a bit, but it does give us evasion. But what if we just had summon Greatsword instead. Maybe that's greedy of me. I'll see what happens. It's 10 attack damage for 6 seconds. Okay, we're healing. See if we can handle the next wave. Like, we go to low on life. We generate all the charges in the world, so we're getting to spend those. So we're gonna lose a life here. Oh, haven't lost life. Maybe not. We stabilized? This is so close. This is, look at the HP over here. Oh no. Okay. We are on lethal now. We could take another warlord. That can't be right though. Whenever you generate a charge, gain 1 additional spell power. What are we doing with our spell power? Nothing. So it has to be defensive, Jim. I think. Wellspring. Generate 2 health for each point of mana generated by this spell. Basic attacks generate... What's our attack speed? Fine, I think we'd take Wellspring. Well, I don't think we could take reduced health regeneration. I don't know about this one. I think we might be cooked. Regenerate 2 health for each point of mana generated to this spell. Yeah. See, that's a great sword. The miss. This is a miss. The deck of cards. Would like the thing that's generating the most is this. But we have a blitz charge problem right now because this needs to be here. But we should still be generating blitz charges pretty consistently. Just like here. This here? No. But this? Ooh, let's see. There's certainly some inconsistency with the Tempest Dagger. It is a % chance, so cause some problems for sure. I don't know if it's great that the damage is so split either between everything we're doing. Obviously, the Marshal and extra attack damage adds up. Okay, that's... I gained 15 attack damage. That's a lot. Oh, Dark Reunion. Okay, we're here. I don't think we ever skip this. Ever. It honestly probably just goes on over Dark Gambit. As fun as Dark Gambit is, just sits over here and like does its thing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. It's pretty low on the list right now. We're so close to dead. This is not good, friends. Not good. Not good. Okay, that didn't do anything. Your left and rightmost spells gain Martial 6. Regenerate 20 health when you cast a Martial spell. Okay. Okay. I guess the joke being that this is not giving us... Or like, we're not actually able to use the blitz charges on it. Alright, this goes back down. Put this... Alright, 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 alright. Oh, those are not great. So to be clear, our left and rightmost attack spells. Really think I'd rather have... Maybe Wellspring doesn't even need to sit over here. Generate more stuff. All right, let's see what happens. This is dealing 182% more damage. I feel like we're not healing that much. I mean, they are all martial spells, right? Or maybe we're just taking too much damage. We took a lot. In 20 XP. Necrobite. Necrobite's good. I think Night Reaper has to go. Great Sword. Ignition Axe. Ignition Axe is so good. Alright, I'm quite concerned about wave 20. Like, we're healing, but not that much. I think maybe mana blocking some stuff would be better. So we're not casting all these spells. Like, we don't want to cast Shockstone, right? Like, we don't want to be doing. Mana Orb generates mana. Okay. That's fine. I guess. Is nothing. Okay, what could we get that would actually help? Like Phantom? Phantom would be good. I have any other Phantom stuff? This Opulent Sun can sit there for now. Cards. Eye of Winter. Okay, I mean, I guess Crescent Flare needs to sit down. It is a Phantom ability. Would be worse, I guess. Probably goes over here. It's buff. All right, wave 20. Let's see what happens. The thing is, Opulent Flare is gonna transform here in a second. Oh, we're getting mauled. Our HP regen is crazy, but defensively we're still getting just hammered. We're getting hammered by hex damage right now. Like, it's a problem. If we somehow survive this, we got to figure that out. We have a hex a hex damage incoming problem. I do feel like we stabilized though. Okay. Okay, just looking at spell power. Gain 1 health regen for 10 spell power. Every 500 health you regenerate. Generate 20 rage. That's probably pretty. I think Blood Rage is probably pretty good here. Elites have more health. That's fine. Minions deal less damage. That's fine. You take 30 damage whenever you cast a martial spell when you're not low on health. Okay, so we just go to half life immediately. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. So this should go here, right? Yeah. And then, yes, I'll click on Mystic Path. That doesn't matter there. Great Sword. Bone Storm. Oh, Bone Storm has arrived. Okay. Bone Storm's going over this. That's for sure. And then I don't think we're doing the deck of cards thing. Seems unlikely. And then we immediately find a deck of cards. I feel personally attacked with that one. We are able to remove a Deathblade attack if we so choose. I don't think we actually want to, though. I think they're all pretty good. We'll roll. All right, let's see how this goes. Bone Storm has been added. Enemies that die inside of a 25% chance of resurrecting a Deflection Spectre. That's like kind of exactly what we needed as well. So yeah, we're gonna live at half HP. That's a given. So we're not worried about that. Eye of Winter is doing an enormous amount of work here. Your Mastery spell gains a refill 2 and has a 50% chance to generate a random charge on cast. Heal 48. It does a lot of damage. Generate a random charge on cast. It's not nothing. You can also gain 25 times 25 is 625 HP, which we're effectively only getting half that. 4 rerolls. I guess it's a matter of do we want Crackling Crown or not. I don't think I want to be recasting this a bunch, though. As good as it is. We kind of want to be cycling, so let's reroll. Oh. Okay, well, we have two, like, insane things. Combat start. For each spell you have equipped that shares a trait with your mastery spell, summon a greater deflection specter. I think we have to take that. As much as Legion Hood I would like to take for random charges, I think Lichfield is potentially run winning from this point. I'm just kind of looking where I can get a great sword. I guess we go great sword. Words are hard sometimes. Good, and then we roll into I. Is why wouldn't we? No, just nothing. Just nothing. None of these. Okay. 22. Wait, I'm sorry. How does this work? For each spell you have equipped that shares a trait with your mastery spell. Guys, I goofed. My mastery spell is Arcana, not Deathblade. I totally forgot. Oh no. Oh, what a mistake. Any Arcana? Ow. Wow, so we just didn't take a helmet, huh? We took 250 HP. Rough. Rough. Necrobite. We're close enough to getting Necrobite that we go for that one. Great sword up. I mean, maybe even Nocturne should be in if this is the case. We've got two spells that don't. That would give us Deathblade, whatever. Put that here. Deathblade 7, Arcana 1. Our sweet Lichvale. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever done in this game. Almost certainly. It might be the most dumbest thing. All right, 24. We do have Deathblade 7 though. And I think outside of this snafu, we've made a lot of good choices. So I don't know. Maybe I'll salvage it. This spell is Eye of Winter is just doing so much work right now. I mean, Nocturne exists, right? That's basically it. None of these do anything. Golden? Could have taken Bone Storm there. We could have, but I think going for the guaranteed gold is the better option. And one thing we could do is we could take Mind Bomb, throw it over Battle Cry if we wanted to. And yeah. That would activate one greater deflection specter, but I don't know if that's it. All right, let's go with this one. This probably should be next to gold spells. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Okay. This is a close run. I think it could have been not close if I had just taken a decent helmet. But you know, I gotta make it exciting, I guess. 200 health and 20 evasion score. Is that better? Okay, is that better than 3 shop refreshes? 20 evasion score. If 80 is 29%, that's probably a decent amount. You're getting evasion from Nocturne. I'm gonna take the 3 shop refreshes actually. So take the great sword and hope. Necrobite. Oh, we're close here, huh? Great sword. Nice. Very nice. Missed again. That's okay though. And didn't get it. But that's fine, because now I think what we're supposed to do is just put you right over here. We miss out on the Arcana bonus, but whatever. Make sure nothing else really matters about where things are. Review autocast. This one matters. This just needs to go here. All right, here we go. Final wave with this amalgamation we made. So we'll probably go down to half-life pretty quickly, and then it's a question of what happens from there. Damage is decent. We're at like 2.8 DPS. It's strong. It's not great. It's not bad. Feels like our sustain is keeping up though. On 7 Deathblade, 2 Eclipse, plus a Dragon Breath. I think there's probably better synergies with Deathblade. But full Deathblade is quite strong. It's a lot of good stuff together, and you get 2 spells to go with it. You just have to figure out what you want to do with that. Looks like we win here. It's a little close. It's a little close. Enemy damage is like 7,000 hex damage is a lot. But we did, you know, get double hexed and whatnot. We unlocked Riku. And we unlocked new gems. Uncast, summon attack specter. That's really good. Consume a corpse whenever you cast a spell with a matching trait. For every 3 corpses consumed, gain 1 attack damage. Also very good. Every 3 seconds, summon Deflection Specter. 33% chance to gain 2 mana whenever a minion expires. That's thing. Fire 1 additional projectile. The closest projectile spell also gains this effect. That's nice too. All right, so we've unlocked all the gems now. This is pretty solid. Having Dragon Breath between the two was great. Resonances were, I don't know, they did what they needed to do. Anyways, hope you guys liked the video. We really salvaged that one. Next up tomorrow, we'll be on to 7, which is zones contain another curse, which that's gonna really make it difficult. And then, yeah, I don't know. 10's gonna be hard, but it is. Oh, what do we get? We got Eco. Is that right? Eco, I think. No, we got Rico. Cute. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.